baby. Am I ready? Oh, we're live? Okay. We had to double check. Hey, good morning, guys. It's 8:45, and you know what that means? It's the backstage um, kind of preview of the show today. And today is Sunday. It is the 27th of September, and we're here at the studio. We're getting ready to do a 3-hour show that goes from 9 a.m. till noon with all the great songs. Great. I got to tell you, man, this is a great week this week. You know, every week on every episode, we do spotlight a different time of a different year. So this week we're doing spring of 1984. In 1984, I was at the, this is a horrible thing to admit, but I was at the peak of my career. You know what that means, don't you? It means it doesn't get any better from there. All right, so I'm at the peak of my career in 1984. I'm in the music business. I got TV clients. I got film clients. I'm making more money than I'd ever seen in my lifetime. I'm living the life. I'm flying on private jets. I was just telling Clint Biley here, who's my video producer today. I was saying, yeah, man, I remember back in the old days going on the 747s from LA to New York. And I have so many great memories. And I'm going to share some of those because I have connections to many of the songs we're going to play today. And it'll be fun to share those with you. Now, we're going to go live on the radio at 9 a.m. This is our backstage portion. And somebody asked me, they said, I got a couple of emails over the week. Somebody says, well, so the show this week, is it going to be a big show? Yes, it is a big show. How big? 24 pages big. Okay. There. 24. Gosh, I actually have a real, honest to God, video guy who has TV. Clint, you worked at Channel 12 for a long time, right? Okay, so Clint Biley's here, and Clint's a local boy. So your grandma lives in Calera, right, or something? Culver. And he came in from Oklahoma City today. We imported big city talent to come in and help me with this because I've screwed it up every time we've done it. Okay, so this is our script today. We got great music. I liked every single song we're playing today. Every single song. Because sometimes, I'm going to be honest with you here. I got to watch my time. I got to be honest with you that the stuff in the 90s, I don't love. I don't love every year we do. I know it's important to you. I eventually like kind of all the music when we're playing it, when I'm doing it. But late 90s, not so much. I don't really like the late 90s. I started really not liking the music about middle of the 90s. But I am an old guy. I'm certified old. I mean, come on, I'm 72 years old. And my music, like maybe your music, if you graduated in the 80s or you graduated in the 90s, then your music is whatever that is, because that's what the show's all about. On the Weekend Rewind, the show is about the music, which is a reminder of the times in your life. When you were it could be as early as, let's say you were born in 1983. So when you're 6, 7, 8 years old, you're in the back of your mom's Volvo, and you're realizing that you love that music that she's playing on the radio. Well, that's music that's in your head, and you have a fondness for that. You have an affinity for that music. And a lot of times then as you grow up, then you kind of develop your own music style in the 90s. You've got that, and then that's your music too. But every time you hear a song, it sparks a memory. And that's the theme of the show. The theme of the show is, we remember the music and we remember the good times. We don't do anything negative. I've got about 1 minute, right? No. How much? 8:49. Okay, so, all right. Well, do the math for me, Clint. Don't just tell me it's 8:49. I don't know. How many minutes do I have left? I have 10. Thank you. Man, oh man, this guy, he gets out of TV for like 2 years and he can't remember anything. So we've had a good time, though.
Not really a cute type of guy.
No, you're not a queuing kind of guy. I know he's a writer. So in any event, we're having fun. We've had a good time. And we're going to have fun today because I love this music, and I have so many great stories to tell you. I can't wait. What else did I want to say? I think that's about it. Okay, so let me just give you a couple of highlights. And yes, I have had my coffee this morning. Oh, by the way, got another email. Got an email from somebody. I thought it was sort of an interesting question. Oh, if you want to send me an email, I can't answer it while I'm on the show, but I will respond to you. Our email address is onair, one word, onair at weekendrewind.online. On air, weekendrewind.online. You can send me email and you can go to our website and check it out. There's all kinds of stuff on the website, including a complete list of the songs we're going to play that I post after the show, so no cheating. And that's weekendrewind.online. So I got a question. So I noticed that in these shows where I've seen you on the pre-video, on the backstage video, I noticed that you're always wearing a Weekend Rewind shirt. Okay, hold on a second. Right here. See that? Weekend Rewind shirt. Or a Weekend Rewind cap. And yes, it is true. DJs have to wear uniforms to work. It's just part of the gig. You know, you got to have your radio station shirt, which is usually you get for free. But on the radio station, sometimes you got to buy it, but you get it at a discount. I'm making most of this up. And you get a free cap. Hardly ever get a free cap. But that's the radio business. So I do have free caps and I do have free shirts. And by the way, later on, probably by October, maybe November, I'm going to be able to have a Weekend Rewind t-shirt. So they're going to be a really cool design. I'm going to be giving a bunch of those away. So it'll be a lot of fun. All right, so coming up today, as I told you, we're doing spring of 1984. Interesting, all the cool music that comes out in 84. As I told you, that's my favorite. So you got like the Cars. Oh, I'm sorry. I messed with my mic. My mistake. The Cars, we got Rick Springfield, the Police, of course. And I don't want to give this away, but there were some big movies in 1984 that were released in spring of 1984. Some bigger movies that were released in the summer and the fall, which is, you know, normally how those releases go. You have the big holiday movies and you have, of course, the summer blockbusters. Had probably one of the most prolific soundtracks of any movie in terms of pop music. I think there were like 6 or 7 #1 hits on the pop charts in 1984 and 1985 from this one movie, and I shall reveal it later in the show. Also, in the 90s, I noticed we had a lot of European bands. Germany, mostly Germany. The synth pop bands were really, really big in the 90s. And they were beginning to come onto the charts in the mid to late 80s as well. So you'll hear some of those. Lots of new wave. Remember the whole new wave thing when that was going on? So lots of new wave. And of course, without doubt, if it's any time in the 80s and the 90s, there's a couple of Michael Jackson songs. But I think 2 of his biggest songs ever are in the show today. That's going to be fun. Oh, I also wanted to show you this. So I got a second? Yeah. All right, so, camera 2. This is so fancy. I don't know how to act.
Give it a minute.
Can you see that? Okay, so yes, this is the log. This is the program log. And this shows you what songs are coming up. Okay, so I just wanted to show you what that looks like. You also notice that I make notes here as I go because I don't want to get here and have it not be complicated. So, you know, I got to have it be complicated. Then also one other thing I'm going to share with you. I'm going to share with you, this is what I get from Jason Taylor. Jason Taylor, who's our executive producer, Jason Taylor picks all the music. I don't pick the music because I don't want to vote about the music. I'm not that much of a music guy, and he is. He really knows the music. So this is what I get from Jason. Okay, I get a list of all of the songs that he says you ought to be playing on the show today. And now he doesn't mark through them, I do that. So I have to go through and figure out how long they are and what the intro is. That's the amount of time before the guy starts singing in the middle. You'll notice we use that a lot. That's a DJ thing, which many of you hate, by the way. I want to point that out. And then I go through and I do some research about what were the big movies, what were the big TV shows. and I figure those out. Then I start writing it, and then when I start writing it, I have 10 seconds, right? Okay, I have 10 seconds. Okay, guys, I'm talked out. I got to get settled down here, get ready for the show. There's the alarm. Thank you. That's just sweet. Everything is working. I got a feeling this is going to be a great show today. I just have a feeling. Okay, we got 5 minutes, 4 minutes or more before we go live on the air. You're going to be able to hear everything today. We are not stopping the video. You're going to continue to see all the video all the way through the entire show. Yes, I know you're not going to watch it for 3 hours. It's not a problem. But you can tune back in on Facebook, either to my personal Facebook page if you're a friend of mine. That would include 1,300 and something people. Or you can go on our public page, which is Facebook.com/Weekend Rewind. And then you can watch the whole stream there too. All right, there are other places. Oh, on the KBBC stream as well. B997thebuzz.com, and then B997thebuzz on Facebook. Okay, guys, that's it. We're out of here. We're going to leave the cameras live, and we're just going to turn my mic off for a minute, and the rest is exactly how you're going to hear it on the show, okay? All right, we're good.
Young, and who's gonna have your back when it's all done? It's all good when you live for your pure fun. Can't be a fool, son. What about the long run? Yeah. Looking back, shorty, always a mention. Say me not giving her much attention. Yeah. She was there through my incarceration. I wanna show the nation my appreciation.
Girl, you're my angel. You're my darling angel. Closer than my peeps, you are to me. Baby, shorty, you're my angel. You're my darling angel. Girl, you're my friend when I'm in need. Lady, girl, you're my angel. You're my darling angel. Closer than my...
Hey, does this suit make me look fat?
No. Your face does.
Bring on the 90s.
B99.7 The Buzz.
Well, I'm running down the road trying to loosen my load. I got 7 women on my mind. 4 that wanna own me, 2 that wanna stone me, 1 so she's a friend of mine. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Lighten up while you still can. Don't even try to understand. Just find a place to make your stand. Take it easy. Well, I'm standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona, and such a fine sight to see. It's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford, slowing down to take a look at me. Come on, baby, don't say baby. I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. We may lose and we may win, but we will never be here again. So open up, I'm climbing in. So take it easy. loosen my load, got a world of trouble on my mind. Looking for a lover who won't blow my cover. She's so hard to find. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels make you crazy. Come on, baby, don't say maybe. I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. Oh, we got it easy. We ought to take it easy.
You're listening to the all-new B99.7 The Buzz, KBBC, Tishomingo, Durant.
Weekend Rewind.
Hey, I'm Dan Acree. This is episode number 9 of Weekend Rewind. We're rewinding to spring of 1984. We're going to play the biggest
Hits on the radio, recall what we were watching on TV, and we're going to go to the movies of that year. So stay right where you are as we remember the music and remember the good times. Okay, so we got an outro here. We've got
We started dancing
outro.
put us into a groove. As soon as we started to
Okay, this is going to go. Okay, we got 20 seconds. Okay, got that.
the music played while I
So I come around with that, do that, or that. And then it goes here. And,
thought it was clear the plan was we were sharing.
as an intro. 28 seconds. And then the cars. All right. And then the Pico Cassie. Okay. Okay, we're going to play a lot of music here then. Into the break.
He tried pretending our dance is just a dance, but I see he's dancing his way back to me. Guess he discovered we are truly lovers, magic from the very start. 'Cause love just can't be proven.
You're doing that. I keep watching for you to do that. Okay, guys, I just want to tell you that, yes, I'm talking over the music, but this is for you if you're watching the video stream. It seems like I'm not doing that much. All of a sudden, I just got guilty feeling I was being lazy. Oh, yeah, he's cool. Oh, man, what a great job that is. It's just that I prepared so well. I spent 3 days preparing for this, 3 days writing this thing and getting it together. And after 9 weeks, I'm finally getting it down, so it's a little easier. So I don't have the stress of worrying about all the technical stuff, because the last 8 weeks I literally was so stressed out about the computer part and which buttons to press and then all the stuff down here that I just had to be on top of everything. But now I can actually relax a little bit. This is nice. Okay, so here we go, getting ready to go. Thank you.
And off we go into episode number 9 of the Weekend Rewind with Brenda.
Shannon Green and her number 8 hit dance single, Let the Music Play. The Houston band that started in 1969 with Billy Gibbons, Dusty Hill, and Frank Beard. What you might not know is that Billy Gibbons was the only member of the band that actually performed on this recording. Need your review. If we don't hear from you, the information will da-da-da. That's interesting. Of 1984, Rick Springfield had already put 6 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. This was number 7.
see the path you're cutting. Cost me a little piece of my heart. I can see the doors you're shutting. 'Cause they were open at the start. Baby, loving you has been hard on me. You're such a tough little sister, just looking for Mr. Right. On the wrong side of town, you better love somebody. It's late, you better love somebody. Don't wait, you better love somebody. Don't think you're gonna push it just a little too far. One night. Your eyes are wild, your skin so white. You're undernourished and all that bad. She's got the teeth, she knows how to fight. 'Cause when you bit our plan, you got the perfect image of a perfect man. You're a tough little sister, but you'll settle for Mr. Tonight. But you're running out of time, you better love somebody. It's late, you better love somebody. Don't wait, you better love somebody. Don't take faith, you're gonna put it just a little too far. One night, I'm only saying what I feel. You think I'm wrong, I know. You thought I was sleeping at the wheel. I thought that you were driving. You better love somebody. You better love somebody. You better love somebody. It's late, you better love somebody. Don't wait, you better love somebody. Don't just think you're gonna push it just a little too far. One night. One night. Oh, 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 oh. One night. Oh, 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 oh. One night. Oh, oh, oh.
In spring of 1984, Love Somebody was the last time that Rick Springfield would have a top 40 hit on Billboard's Hot 100 chart. Meanwhile, over on the other side, Rick Ocasek and the Cars with their first single from their 1984 album, Heartbeat City, on the Weekend Rewind.
You might think I'm crazy, hang around with you. Or maybe you think I'm lucky, have something to do. But I think that you're wild, inside me you're some child. You might think I'm foolish, or maybe it's untrue. You might think I'm crazy, all I want is you. You might think it's hysterical, but I know when you're weak. You think you're in the movies, everything's so deep. But I think that you're wild when you flash that fragile smile. You might think it's foolish what you put me through. You might think I'm crazy, all I want is you. And it was hard, so hard to take. There's no escape without a scream. But you kept it going till the sun fell down. You kept it going. Sometimes when you're curious, I'll be back around. I think that you're wild, and something uniquely styled. You might think it's foolish, this giant's rendezvous. You might think I'm crazy, all I want is you.
On the Weekend Rewind.
All I want is you. All I want is you.
Rick Ocasek in the cars, and you might think from the show today, well, listen, I got to address this because if you're listening on broadcast, then you're not aware of this. But if you're one of the tens of thousands who tried this morning to watch the video feed, which we spent 5 days trying to put together, so it turns out that the evil empire record companies have flagged our video stream. Yes, I did think about it, but I honestly didn't think it would be that big a deal. How wrong am I? I may or may not try to fix this by actually getting a license for the music. I think I can do that through the radio station. I'm not going to bore you with the details, but for those of you who are loyal enough to sign on and watch our live video, basically you're not seeing it. But I'm going to record this and we'll play it back. But we got flagged by the record company. Now, there's another way to look at that. The other way to look at that is that, wow, how important are we? We are so important as a radio show on the Weekend Rewind that the big bad record companies flagged us and said, oh my gosh, they're playing those records for way too many millions of people. That's probably not it, but that's how I'm going to take it. All right, coming up after the break from the Weekend Rewind, one-hit wonder collection. We got a British comedian who had 3 top-rated shows in the UK. Now, based on her TV success there, she recorded an album and she had a hit song in the UK in 1983. By spring of 1984, that song crossed over to the US. It went to number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100 music charts. And that's coming up next after the break.
I'm a big 80s fan. A lot of really good bands, a lot of good music.
It's a good mix of music.
Weekend Rewind continues after the break.
Text us to receive up to 5 marketing texts sent via automated technology to your number. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply. Membership automatically renews. Cancel anytime.
Hi, you ever heard of Beachbody On Demand? Hold on a second. Here is your free membership. I'm Carl Deichler, the CEO of Beachbody, and I just sent a free membership to another customer. And I'm giving away 10,000 free memberships a week to anyone who texts me right now to try our new Beachbody On Demand fitness and nutrition app. Just text the word JOIN to 303030 to get instant access to all $8,000 of our best-selling fitness programs like 21 Day Fix, Insanity, P90X, T25, and PIO. These programs really work, and this is your one chance to try them for free. Just text the word JOIN to 303030. That's JOIN to 303030 right now, and I'll send you your own free membership.
Charles was 8 during his 3rd time in Posse Summer School. He was the oldest kid and was self-conscious. But the other students found inspiration in his efforts and nominated him to be the lead in the class play. It lit a fire inside him. Charles is now in 5th grade and thriving, inspiring everyone who knows how far he's come. In the Choctaw Nation, inspiration can come from anywhere, especially from you. Inspire what's next. The Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma. Together, we're more.
Why get the flu vaccine when the world is worried about the COVID-19 pandemic? Annual flu vaccinations are recommended for everyone 6 months of age and older because it's an effective way to decrease flu illnesses, hospitalization, and deaths. People at increased risk for serious flu complications include infants, children with neurological conditions, pregnant women, adults 65 years and older, and others with certain underlying medical conditions. I'm Greg C. This health tip is brought to you by Medical Center Pharmacy. Are you ready for something positive to focus on? Try the physician-created, pharmacist-coached Ideal Protein Protocol with Medical Center Pharmacy. You'll lose body fat quickly and safely. Once you're at your goal weight, we have an effective maintenance phase to successfully keep that body fat off. You can lose as much as 50 pounds in 60 days with a proven protocol. Join a no-pressure seminar in care of Medical Center Pharmacy on how you can lose body fat and keep it off. Call Medical Center Pharmacy or shoot us a message on Facebook.
Dear Texas, dear Oklahoma, Fort Worth, and Uptown. Dear Plano, McKinney, and everywhere in between. Here is your getaway. When you're ready to leave the house, our house is open. We're getting back in the action one jackpot at a time. And little by little, remembering what it feels like to play. Join us in Durant, where fun is finally back on the table. Choctaw Casino and Resort Durant, exclusively for everyone.
The finest local educators are always hard at work, putting in their extra time, money, and care into helping the young minds of Texoma get the best start possible. Now's your chance to say thank you to the teachers who go above and beyond for our students. Nominate them on our website for the Excellence in Education Award. And if they get picked by our judges, they'll get interviewed here on the radio, plus get awarded a plaque and cash prize. The Excellence in Education Award is brought to you by Tishomingo Chevrolet, Abel Allman Roofing, Greg Phillips State Farm, Texoma Educators Federal Credit Union, Modern Abstract and Title, Southeastern Oklahoma State University, Fairview Baptist Church, Westside Family Dentistry, Cherokee Communications, Kiamichi Technology Center, Awards Unlimited, and Burridge Law Firm. It's the 2020-2021 Excellence in Education Award. Help us show appreciation for the best educators in Texoma. Nominate your favorite teacher today on our website.
Well, your Sunday weather map looking a whole lot like Saturday's, but a little less of that smoke in the sky today. A lot of sunshine will continue. 81 degrees for the high. Northeasterly breeze 10 to 15. Tonight, clear and just about as cool as it was this morning for your Monday morning. About 57. A light easterly wind and a lot of sunshine continues on Monday with the high in the lower 80s. From the CBS 12 studios, this is Steve Lenore on B99.7 The Buzz.
And Rewind on B99.7 The Buzz is brought to you by the Choctaw Nation.
Before the break, I told you about that British TV star whose hit song in the UK jumped across the Atlantic Ocean, and it became the number 8 song in the U.S. by spring of 1984. And with all the attention that song got, Tracy Ullman decided to try her luck in Hollywood. Her one-hit wonder, They Don't Know, got her noticed by everybody.
You've been around for such a long time now, or maybe I could leave you, but I don't know how. And why should I be lonely every night when I can be with you? Oh yes, you make it right and I don't. Listen to the guys who say that you beg for me and I should turn you away, 'cause they don't know about us. They've never heard of love. I get a feeling when I look at you, wherever you go now, I wanna be there too. They say we're crazy, but I just don't care. And if they keep on talking, still they get nowhere. So I don't mind if they don't understand when I look at you and you hold my hand. 'Cause they don't know about us. They've never heard of love. Why should it matter to us if they don't approve? We should just take our chances while we've got nothing to lose. There's no need for living in the past. Now I found good love and gonna make it last. I tell the others don't bother me, 'cause when they look at you, they don't see what I see. No, I don't listen to their wasted lines, but my eyes wide open and I see the signs. 'Cause they don't know about us. They've never heard of love. No, I don't listen to their wasted lines, but my eyes wide open and I see see the signs, 'cause they don't know about us. They've never heard of love.
One of my favorite songs, a personal favorite from 1984, Tracy Ullman and They Don't Know. Now, Tracy Ullman from 1984 and her hit song, They Don't Know, helped her get a TV show. She eventually did get her own TV show in 1985 on the new Fox television network, and it was on her show that America first saw an animated short called The Simpsons. And you know what happened after that.
The heart of the city street was beating. Light from the neons turned the dark to day. We were too hot to think of sleeping. We had to get out before the magic got away. We were running with the night, playing in the shadows, just you and I, till the morning light. We were running, oh, running with the night. You were looking so good, girl, heads could turn. You and me on the town, ooh, we let it all hang. The fire was in us, we were burning. We were gonna go all the way, and we never had a doubt. We were running with the night, playing in the shadows, just you and I, till the morning light. We were running, oh, running with the night. We were so in love, you and me, on the boulevard, wild and free. Giving it all we got, we laid it down, taking every shot, we took the time. We were running with the night, playing in the shadows, just you and I. Girl, it was so right, so right. Running with the night.
On the Weekend Rewind, Lionel Richie, he went solo from the Commodores in 1982, so 2 years later, in spring of 1984, he was well established when he released that number 7 hit, Running with the Night.
Weekend Rewind.
Hey, want to know the title or the artist of a song that we play on today's show? Visit our website at weekendrewind.online. You'll get a complete list right there.
You consider me the young apprentice, caught between the silver and Charybdis, hypnotized by you if I should linger, staring at the ring around your finger. I have only come here seeking knowledge, things that you would not teach me of in college. I can see that destiny you sold, turn into a shining band of gold. I'll be wrapped around your fingers. I'll be wrapped around your fingers. Mephistopheles is not your name. I know what you're up to just the same. I will listen hard to your tuition. You will see it come to its fruition. I'll be wrapped around your fingers. I'll be wrapped around your
Andy Summer and Stuart Copeland and Sting with their 1984 hit from the Synchronicity album.
I heard you asking how I'm feeling. I guess I'll play it day by day. I'm still around now, my heart is healing. But something's never gonna change. 'Cause now I know love ain't easy to find. I let you go. Now I'm changing my mind. I know that love, it don't come easy. Took so long, it's been hard to find. So love, you must believe it. Ain't gonna let it slip away. I know I was wrong. I want you back where you belong. Want you back where you belong. Back where you belong. I played around now, I've done some dealing. I found that love should be with you. And so you're gone now, my head is reeling. Don't wanna be with someone new. And so I go with a feeling inside me, 'cause I know what I'm leaving behind. I know that love, it don't come easy. It took so long, it's been hard to find. And so love, you must believe it. Ain't gonna let it slip away. I know I was wrong. I want you back where you belong. Want you back where you belong. Back where you belong. I guess sometime I stop and think it over. Everything that we've been through. This heart of mine may never find another who loves me just the way you do. There you go. I heard you're asking how I'm feeling. I guess I'll play it day by day. I'm still around now, my heart is healing. But something's never gonna change. 'Cause now I know love ain't easy to find. I let you go. Now I'm changing my mind. I know that love, it don't come easy. It took so long, it's been hard to find. And so love, you must believe it. Ain't gonna let it slip away. I know I was wrong. I want you back where you belong. Back where you belong. Hey, hey, I know that love, it don't come easy. It took so long, it's been hard to find. And so love, you must believe it. Ain't gonna let it slip away, baby.
From their sixth album, that's 38 Specials, Back Where You Belong on the Weekend Rewind. You know, 1984 was really a busy year at the box office. More than 67 films released in theaters, including the original Ghostbusters, Beverly Hills Cop, and The Karate Kid. Most of the year's movies open in summer and fall, so in spring of 1984, the competition wasn't quite as tough. And I've said before that hit movies can heavily influence the music charts, and 1984 was a banner year for hit soundtracks. At the top of that list was an $8 million movie, which was small, called Footloose. The plot? A young Kevin Bacon petitions the city council in his small Oklahoma town to allow the teens to have a barn dance.
Well, I just wanted to say a few words about this motion. You wouldn't think that we were encouraging destruction with this idea. People dance for a number of reasons. They danced in prayer, or so that their crops would be plentiful, or so their hunt would be good, and show their community spirit. That is the dancing that we're talking about.
Footloose, the movie, made 10 times more than it cost to make. Pretty good. The soundtrack had 9 tracks. 6 of those songs landed on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, 3 in the top 10. But the biggest hit of the bunch was the title song, performed and written by Kenny Loggins.
Been working so hard, I'm watching my car. 8 hours for work, oh tell me what I got. I got this feeling that time's just holding me down. I live the ceiling, or else I'll tear up this town. Now I gotta cut loose, put loose, kicked off the Sunday shoes. Please, Louise, pull me up on my knees. Jack, get back, come on before we crack. Lose, don't lose, everybody cut for loose. You're playing so cool. Tell you, in a way that you don't even try. You can fly if you only cut loose, put loose. Shake, shake the glory. Oh, my Lord. Come on, let's go. Loose, loose. Everybody cut loose. Put your feet on the ground. Now take the whole of the floor. Kicked off your Sunday shoes. Please, Louise, pull me up on my knees. Jack, get back. Come on before we crack. Lose, you're loose. Everybody cut for loose. Kicked off your Sunday shoes. Please, Louise, pull me up on my knees. Jack, get back. Come on before we crack. Lose, you're loose. Everybody cut, everybody cut. Everybody cut, everybody cut. Everybody cut, everybody cut. Everybody cut for loose.
Kenny Loggins from that hit movie Footloose here on the Weekend Rewind. Now, I told you they had a lot of songs on that movie soundtrack. Another big song that came from the film, this one from Denise Williams. It went to number 1 in 1984. Let's hear it for the boy.
My baby, he don't talk sweet. He ain't got much to say. But he loves me, loves me, loves me. I know that he loves me anyway. And maybe he don't dress fine, but I don't really mind. 'Cause every time pulls me near. I just wanna cheer. Let's hear it for the boy. Let's give the boy a hand. Yeah. Let's hear it for my baby. You know you gotta understand. Yeah. Oh, maybe he's no Romeo, but he's my loving one-man show. Oh, 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 oh. Let's hear it for the boy. My baby may not be rich, he's watching every dime. But he loves me, loves me, loves me. We always have a real good time. And maybe he sings off key, but that's alright by me. Yeah. Cause what he does so well, makes me wanna yell. Let's hear it for the boy. Ah, let's give the boy a hand. Yeah. Let's hear it for my baby. You know you gotta understand. Yeah. Oh, maybe he's no Romeo, but he's my loving one-man show. Oh, 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 oh. Let's hear it for the boy. Cause every time he pulls me near, I just wanna cheer. Let's hear it for the boy. Ah, let's give the boy a hand. Yeah. Let's hear it for my baby. You know you gotta understand. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, maybe he's no Romeo, but he's my loving one-man show. Oh, 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 oh. Let's hear it for the boy. Let's hear it for the boy. Let's hear it for my man. Let's hear it for my baby. Let's hear it for my baby. Let's hear it for the boy. Let's hear it for my baby. Let's hear it for the boy. Let's hear it for my man. Let's hear it for my baby. Let's hear it for the boy. Let's hear it for my baby. Let's hear it for the boy. Let's hear it for my baby. Let's hear it for my man. Let's hear it for the boy.
So, in spring of 1984, Denise Williams was doing mighty fine. She had a number one hit song on the dance chart and on the Hot 100. And it was called Let's Hear It for the Boy, also from Footloose. All right, now I want to tell you that coming up after the break, I got a hit. There is going to be a trick question here. I just want to warn you in advance. Got a hit from singer Gaynor Hopkins. Gaynor Hopkins. You're going, wait, I've never heard of her. But I usually don't tell you the name of the artist before the break, but this time it's not going to make any difference because Ms. Hopkins changed her name long before recording the next song. Yeah, see, that's the catch. All right, here's a hint. Her hit was on the Footloose soundtrack. It went to number 34 on the Billboard Hot 100 in spring of 1984. And look, there's not a long wait. I'm going to reveal her stage name coming up next.
Weekend Rewind.
Weekend Rewind on B99.7 The Buzz is brought to you by the Choctaw Nation.
Text us to receive up to 5 marketing texts sent via automated technology to your number. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply. Membership automatically renews. Cancel anytime. Hi, you ever heard of Beachbody On Demand? Hold on a second. Here is your free membership. I'm Carl Deichler, the CEO of Beachbody, and I just sent a free membership to another customer. And I'm giving away 10,000 free memberships a week to anyone who texts me right now to try our new Beachbody On Demand fitness and nutrition app.
Just text the word JOIN to 303030 to get instant access to all $8,000 of our best-selling fitness programs like 21 Day Fix, Insanity, P90X, T25, and PIO. These programs really work, and this is your one chance to try them for free. Just text the word JOIN to 303030. That's JOIN to 303030 right now, and I'll send you your own free membership.
Courtney was in 8th grade when his father went to jail, but he quickly found a role model in the Choctaw Nation Youth Advisory Board and a passion to serve. He became a representative for the board and won a Youth of America award. Today, he is a college student, accomplished author, and inspiration to struggling youth across southeast Oklahoma. In the Choctaw Nation, inspiration can come from anywhere, especially from you. Inspire what's next. The Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma. Together, we're more.
This is Weekend Rewind on B99.7 The Buzz.
Remember the music, remember the good times. Weekend Rewind.
Well, few movies are as successful as Footloose. I mean, we've talked about it for the last hour, and the soundtrack itself is huge. The movie launched 6 top 40 hits, 3 in the top 10, including 2 number 1 hits. Even Gaynor Hopkins had a hit. You know her as Bonnie Tyler. And Holding Out for a Hero was one of those top 40 hits. On the Weekend Rewind.
Where have all the good men gone, and where are all the gone? Where's the streetwise earth that leads the fight to rising on? Isn't there a white knight upon a fiery steed? Late at night
On the Weekend Rewind, Gaynor Hopkins. Oh, no. All right. Her real name is Bonnie. No, her real name is Gaynor Hopkins. Her stage name is Bonnie Tyler. I think you can see why here on the Weekend Rewind. I'll tell you what, it just gets better from here because 1984 in spring was a glorious time for music. Well, for me, that was my big time. The German metal band Scorpions was doing well in the U.S. Rolling Stone magazine said they were the heroes of heavy metal back then. And in 1984, their song Rock You Like a Hurricane was on the charts at number 25.
Morning, the sun comes out. As I go shaking, praying out. Get his parade, it reaches my skin. So what is wrong with another sin? The bitch is hungry, she needs to tell. So give her inches and feed her well. For this to go, new places to go. I've got to leave this time on a show. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. My body's burning, it starts to shout. Desire's coming, it breaks out loud. Lost is the cages, the storm breaks loose. Just have to make it, we still wanna choose. The night is calling, I have to go. The movie's hungry, he runs the show. He's licking his lips, he's ready to win. On the hunt tonight for love and mercy. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. Are you ready, baby? Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. Come on, baby. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. Rock you like a It's early morning, the sun comes out. His light will shake really loud. The gate is burning, scratch my skin. So what is wrong with another sin? Night is calling, I have to go. The bump is hungry, he runs the show. He's licking his lips, he's ready to win. On the hunt tonight for love and mercy. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. 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 Here I am.
B99.7 The Buzz, KBBC, Tishomingo, Durant, Medill.
Here comes the music.
Well, thank you for staying with me on this week's episode of Weekend Rewind. We're remembering spring of 1984, what was being played on radio, television's most popular shows, and what was breaking the box office at the movies. As we begin the second hour of our show, here till noon. Thanks for listening.
Weekend Rewind.
1984.
I want a new drug. One that won't make me sick. One that won't make me crash my car and make me feel 3 feet thick. I want a new drug. One that won't hurt my head. One that won't make my mouth too dry and make my eyes too red. One that won't make me nervous, wondering what to do. One that makes me feel like I feel when I'm with you. When I'm alone with you. I want a new drug. One that won't spill. One that don't cost too much or come in a pill. I want a new drug. One that won't go away. One that won't keep me up all night. One that won't make me sleep all day. One that won't make me nervous, wondering what to do. One that makes me feel like I feel when I'm with you. I'm alone with you. I'm alone with you, baby. I want a new drug. One that does what it should. One that won't make me feel too bad. One that won't make me feel too good. I want a new drug. One with no doubt. One that won't make me talk too much or make my face break out. One that won't make me nervous, wondering what to do. One that makes me feel like I feel when I'm with you. I'm alone with you. I'm alone with you, yeah, yeah.
On the Weekend Rewind, Huey Lewis and the News, kicking off hour number 2. I want a new drug. By the way, if you were trying to get our video stream on Facebook or on YouTube, we are so sorry. It turns out that we didn't take care of the licensing situation. Okay, look, I mean, I thought about it. Didn't get around to it. Coming up, the British band Yes released their first album in 1971. Then the band broke up, and in 83 they got back together and released a new album. On that LP was this #1 hit single, Owner of a Lonely Heart.
Move yourself. You always move.
he also kept and the video. He kept but I didn't know more than he did. I didn't know. I wasn't thinking. I was so nervous. This was our first show. And I didn't know all this stuff on the computer. And I had somebody here who was stationed with me, but she was like chatting with a friend. And I literally at one point in the show, I was so sorry. I said, I'm on the air. I said, guys, please, relax on here. Can you please be quiet? I mean, that's how frustrated I was. Sorry, man. You know, please. You don't work. Well, you're you don't okay. Owner of a Lonely Heart on the Weekend Rewind here this morning. Well, we're having fun with our technical stuff. We got a lot of buttons and knobs and lights, and we're doing the best that we can. So you'll have to prevent, I'm sorry. If we mess up, I'm sorry. Coming up after the break, I got a song that when first released in 1982 was a failure. Now, some say the record company didn't give it the promotion it needed. So band members Nick Feldman and Jack Hughes, they went with another record company. And the second time was the charm when the song was remixed, the same song, remixed and reissued in spring of 1984. It took the number 16 spot on the Billboard Hot 100. I'm going to play it for you coming up next.
Weekend Rewind.
Goes to my head, makes me forget that I still need her so close. Red wine, it's up to you. All I can do, I felt. Memories won't go. Memories won't go. I swung every time. Thoughts of you leave my head. I was wrong. Now I find just one thing makes me forget. Red wine, stay close to me. Don't let me be alone. It's tearing apart. my blue. I swung every time. Thoughts of you would leave my head. I was wrong. Now I find just one thing makes me forget. Red, red wine. Stay close to me. Don't let me be alone. It's tearing apart my blue, blue heart.
Red, red wine, you make me feel so fine. You keep me rocking all of the time. Red, red wine, you make me feel so grand. I feel $1 million when you're just in my hand. Red, red wine, you make me feel so sad. Anytime I see you go, it make me feel bad. Red, red wine in a 80s style. Red, red wine in a modern beat style. Yeah. Give me a little time, make me clear up my mind. Give me a little time, make me clear up my mind. Give me red wine, the time, make me feel fine. Make me feel fine all of the time. Red, red wine, it make me feel so fine. Monkey back and music on the sweet death line. The line grow, the monkey get choked. Bun bad ganja pan and make a rubber bow. Red, red wine, I run a roll onto you. Hold on to you, cause I know you love truth. Red, red wine, I'm gonna love it till I die. Love it till I die, and that's no lie. Red, red wine can't get you off my mind. Wherever you may be, I'll surely find. I'll surely find. Make no fuss, just red, red wine, you make me feel so fine. You keep me rocking all of the time. Red, red wine.
UB40 in 1984, the reggae influence was strong in America, and the top band doing that was UB40 with that number 34 song. Annie Lennox, Dave Stewart at the peak of their music careers in spring of '84 as the new wave duo The Eurythmics and their third album and the number 4 hit.
Here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a memory, falling on my head like a new emotion. I want to walk in the open wind, I want to talk like lovers do, want to dive into your ocean. Is it raining with you? So baby, talk to me like lovers do. Walk with me like lovers do. Talk to me like lovers do. Here comes the rain again, raining in my head like a tragedy, tearing me apart like a new emotion. I want to breathe in the open wind, I want to kiss like lovers do, want to dive into your ocean. Is it raining with you? So baby, talk to me like lovers do. Walk with me like lovers do. Talk to me like lovers do. Here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a memory, falling on my head like a new emotion.
Annie Lennox and Dave Stewart were really riding high in 1984. And that one, Here Comes the Rain Again, the number 4 from their third album here on the Weekend Rewind. Okay, I told you that I had a song, a special one coming up, and I'm going to do it here right off the break. And this one is really good because, as I mentioned earlier, the song had already been released by one record company for these guys. And then they decided, you know what, a year later, they were doing a little bit better. They had better management, said, we're going to re-release it again. So the second time they re-released it in spring of 1984, a year and a half later from the first time, it really took off. In fact, it took the number 16 spot on the Billboard Hot 100. I'm going to play that after the break.
You gotta have your variety.
Different songs by the great groups.
That's like a lot of the stuff that I grew up listening to.
It doesn't have anything to do with the age of it. It's just fantastic music.
What the music memories are made of on Weekend Rewind.
Morning.
How'd you get in my house, B?
Through the air conditioning vent. It's dark in there.
Go away.
How about some Honey Nut Cheerios?
Cheerios. Do I look like a child to you?
Honey Nut Cheerios are tasty and can help lower cholesterol as part of a heart-healthy diet. Did you just
No.
I'm pretty sure I heard a
It was my dryer.
You might want to get that thing checked out.
Have a change of heart. Honey Nut Cheerios. Learn more about Honey Nut Cheerios by picking up a box at your local store.
Join Macy's in support of Girls Inc. throughout the month of September. Here's how you can help. Make a donation today at Macy's.com and also give back when you shop at any Macy's store. Round up your purchase amount and donate your extra change, up to 99 cents, to Girls Inc. Your donation will help fund life-changing mentoring experiences to inspire girls across the country to be strong, smart, and bold. Make your donation to Girls Inc. today at Macy's stores and Macy's.com/Macy's Gives.
Charles was 8 during his third time in Posse Summer School. He was the oldest kid and was self-conscious. But the other students found inspiration in his efforts and nominated him to be the lead in the class play. It lit a fire inside him. Charles is now in 5th grade and thriving, inspiring everyone who knows how far he's come. In the Choctaw Nation, inspiration can come from anywhere, especially from you. Inspire what's next. The Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma. Together, we're more.
Join us for Stroll on the Square and Texoma's Best Bites on Saturday, October 3rd in downtown Sherman. Enjoy tasting delicious Texas wines while sampling hors d'oeuvres from Texoma's finest restaurants and caterers. Special thanks to Night Furniture and Mattress, our title sponsor. Tickets are very limited for social distancing and will sell out. Get your tickets now while you still can at A Touch of Class Antique Mall in downtown Sherman or online at strollonthesquare.com. We'll see you on October 3rd for Stroll on the Square.
And now a game of commercial chicken, brought to you by Progressive, where we see how long Flo can go without talking about insurance. Ready? Go.
So, traffic has been crazy lately, right? And rush hour? Forget it. Nobody wants to let you merge onto the highway. But hey, somebody let you merge or you wouldn't be there, so drivers who switch to Progressive could save big.
Okay, you win. We can't help but save customers money. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Does learning a language feel like this?
No habla español? Hablo. It's hablo? It's hablo.
When you learn a language, you want to actually use it. Babbel is designed with that goal in mind.
Since my husband is from Guatemala, I'll apply what I've learned in Babbel to our real-life situations.
The app is so practical. It helps you learn things that you will actually need.
Now try Babbel for free. Just text TRANSLATE to 484848 to start learning a new language today. That's TRANSLATE to 484848. TRANSLATE to 484848.
Well, your Sunday weather map looking a whole lot like Saturday's, but a little less of that smoke in the sky today. A lot of sunshine will continue, 81 degrees for the high. Northeasterly breeze 10 to 15. Tonight, clear and just about as cool as it was this morning for your Monday morning, about 57. A light easterly wind and a lot of sunshine continues on Monday with the high in the lower 80s. From the CBS 12 studios, this is Steve Lenore on B99.7 The Buzz.
Weekend Rewind on B99.7 The Buzz is brought to you by the Choctaw Nation.
Before the break, I told you about the song that bombed the first time it was released. But on the second try, Nick Feldman, Jack Hughes, known as the band Wang Chung, charted the first of 5 hits over the next 4 years. Here's Wang Chung's biggest hit of all time, Dance All Day, on the Weekend Rewind.
Take your baby by the hand and make her do a handstand. And take your baby by the heel and do the next thing that you feel. We were so in phase and I danced all days. We were cool on craze. When you, and everyone we knew could believe, do, and sharing what was true. I said, that's all days long. Take your baby by the hair and pull her close and there. Take your baby by the ears and play upon her darkest fears. You saw in face in a dance all days. We were cool on craze. When you, and everyone we knew could believe, do, sharing what was true. I said, that's all days long. That's all days. That's all days long. Take your baby by the wrist and in her mouth an amethyst. And in a red to sapphire blue. And you need her and she needs you. 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 We were so in phase in a dance all days. We were cool on craze. When you, and everyone we knew to believe, do, and sharing what was true. Oh, I said, that's all days long. That's all days long. That's all days. That's all days long.
Wang Chung's Dance Hall Days on the Weekend Rewind. I'm Dan Acree. I'm so glad you tuned in to listen to us today. The Go-Go's were America's first all-female band to top the charts that both wrote the songs and played their own instruments.
Been running so long, I nearly lost all track of time in every direction. I couldn't see the warning signs. I must be losing it, 'cause my mind plays tricks on me. It looks so easy, but you know, it looks sometimes too sweet. Been running so fast. over heels, where should I go? Can't stop myself, out of control. Head over heels, no time to think. Looks like the whole world's out of sync. Been running so hard, and what I need is to unwind. The voice of reason is what I left so far behind. I've waited so long to play this part, and just remember that I've forgotten about my heart. Head over heels, where should I go? Can't stop myself, out of control. Head over heels, no time to think. Looks like the whole world's out of sync. Head over heels, where should I go? Can't stop myself, out of control. Head over heels, no time to think. Looks like the whole world's out of sync. Head over heels, where should I go? Can't stop myself, out of control. Head over heels, no time to think. Looks like the whole world's out of sync. Head over heels, where should I go? Can't stop myself, out of control. Head over heels, no time to think. Looks like the whole world's out of sync.
I mean, come on, no studio drummers for these gals. Go-Go's playing their own instruments on the Weekend Rewind. Hey, if you're listening to our show for the first time,
Weekend Rewind.
we're so glad you stuck around. I'm Dan Acree. And, you know, each week we feature a different year between 1980 and 1999. I hope you'll come back the next time around. Here's Dan Hartman's I Can Dream About You from 1984 in spring.
No more timing each tear that falls from my eyes. I'm not hiding the remedy to cure this old heart of mine. I can dream about you if I can't hold it tonight. I can dream about you. You know how to hold it just right. I can dream about you if I can't hold it tonight. I can dream about you. You know how to hold it just right. Moving sidewalk, I don't see under my feet. Climbing up from down here below where the street sees me lonely for you. Oh, I can dream about you if I can't hold it tonight. I can dream about you. You know how to hold me just right. I'm gonna press my lips against you and hold you to me. You know you got me spellbound. What else can it be? Moving sidewalks, I don't see under my feet. Climbing up from the pain in my heart, 'cause it's you that I need.
Stephens' I Can Dream About You. He was a songwriter more than anything. He wrote more than 24 hit songs, and if I could list them for you, you would know every one of them. On the Weekend Rewind in spring of 1984, radio was playing this ballad by the rock band Night Ranger. Here's Sister Christian.
Sister Christian, oh, the time has come, and you know that you're the only one to say, okay. Where you going, what you looking for? You know those boys don't wanna play no more with you. It's true.
Weekend Rewind. Back in time.
I need your help to get back to the year 1985.
And now back to the music. On Weekend Rewind. Now back to Danny Green.
Woo! Yeah!
Variety of music that they play. On Weekend Rewind.
Make a donation today at Macy's. Your purchase amount and donate your extra change up to 99 cents to Girls Inc. Your donation will help fund life-changing mentoring experiences to inspire girls across the country to be strong, smart, and bold. Make your donation to Girls Inc. today at Macy's stores and Macys.com/Macy's Gives.
Courtney was in 8th grade when his father went to jail, but he quickly found a role model in the Choctaw Nation Youth Advisory Board and a passion to serve. He became a representative for the board and won a Youth of America award. Today, he is a college student, accomplished author, and inspiration to struggling youth across southeast Oklahoma. In the Choctaw Nation, inspiration can come from anywhere, especially from you. Inspire what's next. The Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma. Together, we're more.
This is Weekend Rewind on B99.7 The Buzz.
Weekend Rewind.
midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures crawl in search of blood to terrorize your neighborhood. And whosoever shall be found without the soul for getting down must stand and face the hounds of hell and rot inside a corpse's shell. The foulness stench is in the air, the funk of 40,000 years, and grisly goons from every tomb are closing in to seal your doom. And though you fight to stay alive, your body starts to shiver, for no mortal can resist the evil of the thriller.
New York is everything they say, and no face out of love. Where I was 10, and what I'm really face, all at a quarter to 3. With a lot of style, but it's still like the same old backbeat rhythm. The really drives us wild. This ain't a hard road. And the word I see now. Hollywood and the Sunset Strip is something everyone should see. The eyes and the pretty, pretty girls all dressed so sexy. Hard rock music, nothing with a lot of flash, but still like the same old backbeat rhythm. The day we kiss them in the this is the hard rock road, and the word I see now.
the best variety.
B99.7 The Buzz. KBBC, Tishomingo, Durant, Mobile.
Hey, welcome back to hour number 3 of the show.
Weekend Rewind
1984.
That you would turn up loud in the car on the way to school in spring of 1984. And if you were lucky, the DJ would play this one next.
You lifted me up, never let me go. And the stars, whenever you're around, I've got a feeling
Christine McVeigh out on her own from Fleetwood Mac with her 1984 hit, Get a Hold on Me.
Weekend Rewind.
He changed his name to Rockwell so nobody would know he was Barry Gordy's son. He wanted to make it on his own, and he did.
I'm just an average man with an average life. I work from 9 to 5. Hey, no, I did it right. All I want to be left alone in my average home. With like a well with you, and I get in the 20 minutes. I always feel like somebody's watching me. And I'm the price. Oh, I always feel like somebody's watching me. To use it just when all that's the movement from. That's the door of your heart. People call me under the phone, trying to avoid. The people don't even see me, I'm all like a Sarah. I'm in the shower, I'm afraid to walk my house. Cause I'm running from my eyes, and there's no one to send me down. People say I'm crazy, just as I'm touched. When their songs remind me of the same. That's why I always feel like somebody's watching me. And I don't know see. Oh, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Who's playing tricks on me?
Changed his name to Rockwell because he said he didn't want any special treatment as the son of Motown Records founder Barry Gordy, but he did get a little help from his buddy Michael Jackson on Somebody's Watching Me. And I tell you what, we got another one. Come up here in just a second. I got a great song for you. I mentioned before that that I worked in Hollywood and TV and music in the 80s. So this week's show really brings back a lot of memories for me. And in 1979, I did public relations for a group called Foxy. They had two big dance hits on the TK Records label out of Hialeah, Florida, down near Miami. And that's where I met this next guy. He was already doing well on the charts. And in 1984, his song, Give It Up, was his 8th top 40 hit. I'm going to play it next, coming up after the break.
We're remembering the good times on Weekend Rewind.
Weekend Rewind. This weekend at Kohl's, take an extra 15% off. Find great deals on tops for her. Save big on Levi's denim and get 20 to 40% off Food Network. Plus, take $10 off your style event purchase. Plus, get Kohl's cash. Plus, free store pickup. Find a little more this fall. Kohl's. Select styles. Offers valid September 17th through 27th. 15% off with promo code SAVE. Levi's sale valid September 23rd through October 12th. Offers and coupons do not apply. 10 off 50 women's with promo code SAL10. Men's with promo code MINSAL10. Some exclusions apply. See store at Kohl's.com for details.
Did you know Geico's now offering an extra 15% credit on car and motorcycle policies? That's 15% on top of what Geico could already save you. So what are you waiting for? Your teenager to help around the house?
Okay, Mom, I emptied the dishwasher, vacuumed the basement, and folded the sheets out of the dryer.
Wait, what?
Oh, and next, I'm going to clean Mitten's litter box.
Are we in some kind of prank show or something? That's a camera, isn't it?
There's never been a better time to switch to Geico. Save an extra 15% when you switch by October 7th. Limitations apply. Visit geico.com for details.
Charles was 8 during his 3rd time in Posse Summer School. He was the oldest kid and was self-conscious. But the other students found inspiration in his efforts and nominated him to be the lead in the class play. It lit a fire inside him. Charles is now in 5th grade and thriving, inspiring everyone who knows how far he's come. In the Choctaw Nation, inspiration can come from anywhere, especially from you. Inspire what's next. The Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma. Together, we're more.
Well, your Sunday weather map looking a whole lot like Saturday's, but a little less of that smoke in the sky today. A lot of sunshine will continue. 81 degrees for the high. Northeasterly breeze 10 to 15. Tonight, clear and just about as cool as it was this morning for your Monday morning. About 57. A light easterly wind and a lot of sunshine continues on Monday with the high in the lower 80s. From the CBS 12 studios, this is Steve Lenore on B99.7 The Buzz.
Weekend Rewind on B99.7 The Buzz is brought to you by the Choctaw Nation.
Weekend Rewind.
Before the break, I told you about the band that shared a record label with one of my public relations clients in the early 80s when I was in the business. And today, KC and the Sunshine Band are still going strong. In spring of 1984, they had a big hit, and this one was cooking. doing well. They tour all the time. See them everywhere. Casey and the Sunshine Band. It's spring of 1984. Give it up. Everyone assumed that these next guys were from Germany, but Berlin was an LA band, and with their first song in the top 40 at number 23 on the charts, they really became a band that was going to do something. You know what I'm saying? This one went to number 23 on the Hot 100 in 1984.
I'm still listening, still unsure. Your actions are lacking, nothing is feeling so true. I'm looking for a long romance. Got a pretty fashion one time work it out. You can live right now if you're feeling
On the Weekend Rewind, Berlin, no more.
Weekend Rewind.
You're listening to the Weekend Rewind. I'm Dan Acree. Visit our website at weekendrewind.online. You'll see a complete list of all the songs from today's show. Here comes Steve Perry. Man, when he went solo, he did 95. Oh, Sherry.
Should have been gone, knowing how I made you feel, and I should have been gone after all your words of steel. Oh, it must have been a dream, and I must have been someone else. You'd be better alone. I'm not who you ought to be. There's a fever. But you know about nowhere else. Be better.
On the Weekend Rewind, Steve Perry's career with Journey was just the beginning. And in spring of 1984, he released a solo album that featured Oh Sherry. On the Weekend Rewind, from his Born in the USA album, here's the Boss's #2 Billboard single, Dancing in the Dark.
And I ain't got nothing to say. I come home in the morning. I go to bed feeling the same way. I ain't nothing but tired. Man, I'm just tired and bored with myself. Hey there, baby. I could use just a little. You can't start a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark. This thing's for higher. Even if you're just dancing in the dark. Messages keep getting clearer. Radio's on and I'm moving around the place. I check my look in the mirror. Wanna change my clothes, my hair, my face, and I'm getting nowhere. I'm just living a time like this. There's something happening somewhere. Baby, I just know this. Can't start a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark. This comes for higher. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. There's a joke, it's a wine, it's on me. I shake this world off my shoulders. Come on, baby, the laughs on me. Stay on the streets of this town. And you'll be carving you up alright. You say you gotta stay hungry. Hey, baby, I'm just a fast star. I'm not so action. I'm sick of sitting right here trying to write this book. I need a little reaction. Come on, baby, give me just one. Can't start a fire. Sitting around trying to work. This comes the higher. Even if we're just dancing in the dark, we can't stop the fire. Worry about your little world getting apart. This comes the higher. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. We're just dancing in the dark.
I mean, you know, when the boss comes to visit, they're going to let the boss sing. So the boss comes in on the Weekend Rewind, and we let him sing. Dancing in the Dark. In the 1980s, I was working in the entertainment business, mostly with actors and musicians, and my office was across the street from Warner Brothers Studio in Burbank. Kind of a neat little deal, in a little small two-story building. It was owned by actors Alex Karras and Susan Thomas. They had a hit show on TV right then. It was called Webster. It was on ABC. Alex was a former player with the Detroit Lions. I don't know if you knew that about him. And he loved to sit in my office and tell stories. Many times I was going, I really wish Alex would leave right now. One day he walks in my office. I look up, and here's a guy I recognized, and it was Jeff Bridges. Now, this was many years ago in the 80s. Turns out they were across the street at Warner Brothers. They were doing publicity for a movie that they just finished on location in Mexico. And a year later, I went to the theater to see that movie. It was a romantic thriller called Against All Odds. And I'll tell you what, when I get home, all right, I'm going to look it up on Netflix, and I'm going to watch it.
What would you tell him, Jesse?
Terry, you could hurt us.
You're going to get hurt me.
Just do what he wants, Terry, and finish it with him.
You know, I've been down there looking for you. I came back here hoping somebody might know something. I was worried about you.
I love you.
Oh, yeah, I noticed.
The title song from that movie became the first U.S. hit for Phil Collins.
How can I just let you walk away? Just let you leave without a trace. When I'm standing taking every breath with you. Ooh, you're the only one really knew it all. How can you just walk away from me when all I can do is let you leave? 'Cause you should go out and love me. Shed the tears. You're the only one really. So take a look at me now. It's just a empty space. There's nothing left to do. Just to let me out. Please take a look at me now. It's just an empty space. You come back to me. You give me eyes, and that's
In 1984, the title track from the movie Against All Odds, a solo hit for Phil Collins. Meanwhile, Cyndi Lauper taking the #1 spot on the Billboard Hot 100 with Time After Time.
Think of you, caught up in circles, confusion is nothing new. Flashback, suitcase of memories. Sometimes you picture me, I'm walking too far ahead. You're calling to me, I can't hear what you've said. Then you said it goes slow for me. The second hand unwind. If you can make it, you will find it. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. If you're right, you can make it, you will find it. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I will be waiting. Time after time. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. Goes slow, the second hand unwinds. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. If you're lost, you get lost and you will find it. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I will be waiting. Time after time. Time after time. Time after time.
On the Weekend Rewind, Cyndi Lauper, boy, she had fun with that song. Well, yeah, you know girls want to have fun. Did I just do that? Yes, I did. Coming up after the break, you can always tell a band by its name. And that's the case with our next featured group. In 1984, this next song was their fourth top 10 hit on the dance charts and their first top 10 hit on the mainstream Billboard Hot 100. They went on to chart another 3 hits before they changed their name to Babel. Yes, Babel, in 1993. Bonus points if you figure this one out. I'll play it coming up after the break.
This is Weekend Rewind on B99.7 The Buzz.
This weekend at Kohl's, take an extra 15% off. Find great deals on tops for her. Save big on Levi's Denim and get 20 to 40% off Food Network. Plus, take $10 off your style event purchase. Plus, get Kohl's Cash. Plus, free store pickup. Find a little more this fall. Kohl's. Select styles. Offers valid September 17th through 27th. 15% off with promo code SAVE. Levi's sale valid September 23rd through October 12th. Offers and coupons do not apply. 10 off 50 women's with promo code SOUTH10. Men's with promo code MINSOUTH10. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Did you know Geico's now offering an extra 15% credit on car and motorcycle policies? That's 15% on top of what Geico could already save you. So what are you waiting for? Your teenager to help around the house?
Okay, Mom, I emptied the dishwasher, vacuumed the basement, and folded the sheets out of the dryer.
Wait, what?
Oh, and next, I'm going to clean Mitten's litter box.
Are we in some kind of prank show or something? That's a camera, isn't it?
There's never been a better time to switch to Geico. Save an extra 15% when you switch by October 7th. Limitations apply. Visit geico.com for details.
Courtney was in 8th grade when his father went to jail, but he quickly found a role model in the Choctaw Nation Youth Advisory Board and a passion to serve. He became a representative for the board and won a Youth of America award. Today, he is a college student, accomplished author, and inspiration to struggling youth across southeast Oklahoma. In the Choctaw Nation, inspiration can come from anywhere, especially from you. Inspire what's next. The Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma. Together, we're more.
Now back to Dan Acree.
Woo! Yeah!
All right.
The variety of music that they play.
On Weekend Rewind.
Weekend Rewind.
Before the break, I mentioned that you can't always tell a band by its name. That's true with this next featured band. They were never just a pair or a duo. They were usually a trio, and they changed their band members several times. But in 1984, they were still the Thompson Twins, and they had the number 3 song on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Here's Hold Me Now on the Weekend Rewind.
Picture into my wall, an image of you and of me, and we're laughing, we're loving it all. Look at our life now, we're tattered and torn. We fuss and we fight and delight and we tears and we cry until dawn. Hold me now, warm my heart, stay with me, let loving start, let loving start. You say I'm a dreamer, we're two of a kind. Both of us searching for some perfect world we know we'll never find. So perhaps I should leave here, yeah, far away. I'd rather be with you today. Oh, 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 oh. Hold me now. Warm my heart, stay with me, let loving start, let loving start, oh, hold me now, oh, warm my heart, stay with me, let loving start, let loving start.
Olsen twins, as we all know, were not twins. Sometimes they were a trio. Most of the time they were five folks. Phil Collins, when he was with Genesis, That's All.
Just as I thought it was going all right, I found out I'm wrong and I thought it was right. It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. I could say day and you'd say night. Tell me it's black when I know that it's white. Always the same, it's just a shame, and that's all. I could leave, but I won't go. Though my heart might tell me so. I can't feel a thing from my head down to my toes. But why does it always seem to be me looking at you and you looking at me? It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. Turning me on, turning me off, making me feel like I want too much. Leaving with you's just to put me through it all of the time. Running around, staying out all night, taking it all straight, taking one night. Leaving with you's just to put me through it all of the time. I could leave, but I won't go. But it'd be easier, I know. I can't feel a thing from my head down to my toes. Why does it always seem to be me looking at you looking at me? It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. Truth is I love you more than I wanted to. There's no point in trying to pretend. There's been no one who makes me feel like you do. Say we'll be together.
On the Weekend Rewind, Genesis with Phil Collins there, beating the drums. That's all. Back in spring of 1984, this was one of the biggest songs on the radio, man. It sold a bunch, too. Sold 10 million copies. Why not? It was Madonna's newest, and it was called Borderline. On the Weekend Rewind.
Stop
On the Weekend Rewind, Madonna and another hit, number 4 on the charts that week. In Germany, the song was called 99 Luftballons. Nina, she did it in English, so it's 99 red balloons. You must understand, though the touch of your hand makes my pulse react, that it's only the touch of boy meeting girl, because opposites attract.
You must understand, the touch of your hand makes my pulse react. That it's only the thrill of boy meeting girl, opposites attract. It's physical, only logical. You must try to ignore that it means more than that. Oh, what's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? Missing you headed someplace. I've got cause to be. There's a name for it. There's a phrase that fits. But whatever the reason, you do it for me. Oh, what's love got to do? It's got to do with it. What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do? It's got to do with it. Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? I've been taking on a new direction, but I have to say, I've been thinking about my own protection. It scares me to feel this way. Oh, what's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? What's love got to do with it? What's love but a sweet old-fashioned notion? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? What's love got to do?
Tina Turner on the Weekend Rewind. What's love got to do with it?
Weekend Rewind.
Hey, that's our show for this week. Episode number 9. A look back at spring of 1984. Next week, we rewind to summer 1991 when we'll remember the music and remember the good times. Until then, thanks for listening. Never forget, each day presents a new opportunity to make good memories that will last a lifetime. Special thanks to our sponsor, the Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma. Executive producer of Weekend Rewind is Jason Taylor. Associate producer is Christy Rothrock. And I want to thank Clint Michael Biley for coming down from KC to help me out with the show today. I won't blame any of the mistakes on him. I'm your host, Dan Avery. We'll see you back 1 week from today on the Weekend Rewind.
Remember the music, remember the good times. Weekend Rewind.
B99.7 The Buzz, KBBC, Tishomingo, Durant, Mobile.